how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today I am back with another 3 Looks 1 palette. This time we are doing it on Lunar Beauty or Manny MUA's Life's a Drag palette. It is such a stunning palette. You have everything that you could need in this palette. I've already done a full in-depth first impressions video that I will link down below if you want to see an additional look. As you can see from the little intro, I did this really cool red, pink, yellow look. I did that purpley blue half cut crease, and then I did that really cool dramatic grungy smoky halo eye. I love the variety of looks that I'm able to create with this palette, and if you're interested in seeing how I created those looks, then just keep watching.
Face to face I found my pain beneath the light.
For this grungy halo eye, I'm going to start by taking Sickening and run that all through my crease, kind of just spreading it out everywhere. And then once that's laid down, I'm also going to take it a little under my lower lash line as usual. Next, taking Mug, I'm going to do pretty much the same thing, just keeping it a little tighter in my crease and also focusing it a little bit more in that inner and outer corner. And again, running that under the lower lash line just to add that depth. Taking Snatched, which is one of my favorite shades in the palette, I'm going to start running that on the inner and outer corner of the eye. Really just taking my time to build up this shade, and once I have a little bit less, I'm going to run it through the center of the crease as well. And then just blending it out with a brush I used previously. Just taking my time to really smoke and buff everything out, no harsh lines. Next, taking Trade, I'm going to do pretty much the same thing, just keeping it really tight in the inner and outer corner, not really dragging it through the crease. I'm just going to take another brush I used previously to help buff out the edges. Next, going in with Shady and a really tiny brush, I'm just going to start, again, focusing it on that inner and outer corner, just taking my time to place that shadow precisely. I don't want it to be too blown out with the black, but I do want to add that depth on the inner and outer corner. And again, taking a brush I used previously to help blend things out. Taking Legendary and my finger, I'm just going to pop that on the center of the lid, and then taking the brushes I was using previously with Snatched and with the black just to help buff everything out. Next, I'm taking my black eyeliner pencil from Pixi to smudge underneath the lower lash line and in the waterline. I'm just going to take a clean brush to help start buffing that out. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Snatch to help blend that out as well. Just keep your patience and keep buffing and blending until it is the way that you want it to look. I really love the way this came out. It does just take lots of patience. Next, I'm taking a precise brush with that black shade just to really define and smudge against the lashes. Taking the shade B, I'm going to highlight my inner corner with that before picking up my Flutter Lashes Stormy Lashes and my Unicorn Blood liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star. And I'm just going to pop that on my lips, and that'll be it for this grungy dark look.
It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't.
Alright, second look, just starting out with Pageant Queen. I'm going to start running that through my crease and in my outer corner. And again, also taking it underneath the lower lash line. Going in with Kiki, I want to run that through the inner portion of the crease, and then again taking some more of Pageant Queen to intensify the purple. Just taking my time, I don't want this shade to get out of hand, so just really taking my time to make sure it's precise and blended the way I want it to be. And then taking a clean brush to help buff out those edges. I didn't have my concealer on hand, so I just used my Smashbox lid primer to do a half cut crease, and it actually worked out great. So I'm just doing a typical half cut crease, just bringing it all the way into where the purple starts. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Fishy to kind of place right where the cut crease and the purple meet. Just taking my time to pat and buff both of those shades together. Taking Kiki again, I'm going to do the same thing, blending that into the darker blue. And then taking Cake Face to, again, blend that into Kiki. I just want a nice gradient between white to seafoam green to blue to purple, and I just love the way this blend came out. I'm going to be running Fishy, that blue shade, underneath the lower lashes, and then buffing that out with one of the brushes from before. Taking Beat with my finger, I'm just going to highlight my inner corner with that. Next, I'm going to pat some of the NYX glitter primer all over the inner corner area, and then taking my Gypsy Soul loose glitter from Orglamix and patting that sporadically all through the inner corner. I love this little sparkle. I think it added to the look very nicely. And then taking my House of Lashes Natalia Lashes and Dose of Colors Goals Gloss, and that's going to be it for this colorful look.
Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Alright, last and final look. I'm going to start by taking Snatch, and I'm just going to really precisely start making almost a wing shape in the outer corner area and a little under my lower lash line. This is going to take some time. Just slowly build up the shade, dip in as much as you need to, but keep it soft, do it slowly, keep your patience, and eventually you'll have a nice kind of defined red winged shape in the outer corner that's going to look very crazy at first. And then buff it out with a clean brush to make sure the lines are very diffuse. Going in next with Kai Kai, I'm going to pat that all over the middle of the lid and through the middle portion of the crease and just blend it into that red shade, dipping into the other shade when I need to. Taking that clean brush to blend out the edges. I'm also running a tiny bit of that pink in the center of the lower lash area, right into that red. Taking Campy, I'm going to be packing that all over the inner portion of the eye, inner corner, inner lid area, under the lower lash line, all that jazz, and again blending it into the pink, so just going back with my brushes to keep everything nice and diffused. Taking the shade Beat with my finger, I'm just going to highlight my inner corner with that before going in with my Flutter Lashes Selfie Lashes and my Diva liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star. This look has very minimal shadows. It's not very hard, it just takes some patience to build it up the way you want it. That's it, we are done. Those were all three of my looks. Really hope you enjoyed them. Let me know which look was your favorite. I truly love all of them, although I think that first one with the really vampy, dark, grungy vibe has my heart the most. If you watched my first impression, you already know all this, but I absolutely love this palette. This is the ultimate travel palette because it has those neutrals, has the colors, it has the black, it has the white, and it has the perfect highlight shade. Do any of you have this palette or any of you planning on getting this palette? I would love to know. I would love to chat about it. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and tag me in your pictures if you ever recreate any of my looks because I would absolutely love to see them. Also, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let me know what videos you want to see on my channel. Let me know which palettes you want me to do 3 looks 1 palettes with next. I might try to do one next week, if not maybe the week after. I'm not totally sure. I'm trying to bust out a lot of these, obviously. So let me know what you want to see next. I'm kind of thinking I want to do it with the Colourpop Kathleen Light Zodiac palette, but let me know what you want. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. Kanade.
She's slowly just pushing things off my table right now. I want to love you, but now is not the time. You need to stop it. Or I will kick you off. Kanade! Kanade? No. No. No! You're on your last chance, Missy. Alright, you're getting done. You're getting done.